Subscribe for your girl Obico. Your faves are preparing for another tax, but they have engineered a game where you speak your local language, then there will be a translator. Say something good about somebody or ask questions, waiting they bother you. So back and forth with Jason being the translator for the Yorubas, then you have Big Suso and Sultana. Sultana having beautiful things to say about Koyin, saying that he's intelligent, he's focused, and he wanna learn. On and on, you have Imisi equally asked like, baby girl, wait till they sup with you, And God said, I left home at an early age, 12 to 15 years. I dey hustle for streets. So me, I'm just born out of fire. So what you see is what you get. Nothing more, nothing less. Outside is a conversation between culture and Kola, where culture feels like Emisi shouts when calling Kola. Boy said, na me want to. You know, I have made it seem like she's my sister. So when somebody is your sister, you're able to tolerate everything. If not on a normal, I go be shut down. Culture said, if not you, no one was talking to Missy like that. She came to this house isolating herself. She goes to the kitchen, the slightest thing, she want to play victim card. So people kind of knew her game and were going back. But when you got to her, now everybody is beginning to vibe with her. And Kola feels like, oh, then that is a positive sign. Joanna don't verse. So Joanna said, I'm a 2-time beauty queen. Girls a beauty queen. But you are not beautiful now. That thing they pay and pass. She's not moving past it. She wants Ibuka to ask her. Imisi thinks she's smart. She should come and answer because more like you are Mumu. You think you need to be extremely beautiful to win beauty queen. Joanna, Ibuka no get your time. You had time to dismiss Imisi, but you failed to do so. Kola is not having it. With this whole thing of Jason making it impossible for him to be with Doris as friends, and also for Sultana spreading rumors about him and Emisi. What people don't get is Kola does not want to talk to Jason because it is a strategy. So he thinks people are voting. So last week, Jason hates me, so that people will not vote for him. This week, he's back with, Jason did not allow me to be with Doris. So it's a strategy, and that is how he want to do it. It's possible he sees Jason Sultana as a competition. After a boy's conversation with Culture and Joanna, he proceeds to talk to Doris about Jason again and making her know that don't trust Jason because Jason made you and I fall apart. So if we stop vibing, blaming on him, he was so sure that you're a very bad person. And you have girls saying that it's not even about Jason, even Sultana, because she was also cozy with Sultana and there were a whole lot of miscommunication that pushed Sultana super close to Jason. But that is not the reason they are not talking. Immediately, Doris joined the house with the games because they wanted to ask her a question. And they asked her, that was Bright. So Bright might have thought that asking Doris who engineered your breakup with Kola, she would have said Jason or something like that. But girl said nobody. It could be Culture and Jiggy. Those two were fond of telling me that you're obsessed with Kola. So the repetition, it now began to sound real. So I realized that, it's a game, obsession. So I had to withdraw, especially when I was getting to know Denari, because it was not worth it being tagged like that. And Biggie Self told them to go to the arena. Arena has been good. Your faves are doing well. Congratulations to Sultana's group. But there is another session of the arena where you are supposed to unleash. You have Denari's baby girl Doris and Faye telling her that with your beautiful nyash, your bum they shake, everything on point. But one thing you don't know is your man Denari telling you you're beautiful, still lingering around and looking at other people with smiles. It's more like he does not smile when he's with you. He prefers smiling with other girls. Ooh. Now you have Kola and Sultana. Kola got bad mouth, so he began saying that why is your face so light but your body so dark? Ooh, you can unwrap all you want, but you cannot unwrap and be peeing on everybody's bed. Then he went on to say that with you can move all you want, but you still be unwrapped by many men here. I kind of felt it was so ugly to feel like all you're doing, you're still peeing on people's bed, and the way you're moving, you have what it takes for every man to use you and leave you. And also talking about her face brighter than the rest of her skin. Adding that you're a PP ambassador for here. whether you live here or not. I kind of felt it was personal attack. It got to Sultana, she didn't even know what to say. And she said something like, you left your hairline home. Like, she cannot see his hairline. And she told them, I don't know what to say. It really pained him. So with all these things going on, Koyin was not finding it funny. Even Dede was shocked. Then Jason, just moving back and forth and laughing. As housemates were pleading for Kola to reduce it, he said, "Na game me be, Sultana, I don't take it too hard. This is a game." Girl said, "It's okay, keep on." I'm like, hey? So afterwards, you have Jason going to hug Sultana, and you have Big Susu and others saying that Jason was laughing. Then Sultana said, I know Jason. He's very nice. He just likes to play. It doesn't mean he is a very insensitive person. He respects women, and this was a game, so I cannot fault him. Now they are back and there are more conversation. They are on chills about the dynamics that happened at the arena. You have Emisi coming over later. Boy joined her to eat. Emisi said, we need to talk. I had a conversation with you. I told you don't tell anybody, but I'm beginning to feel you are attacking the wrong person. It wasn't Sultana who told me. It was Isabella. Now, you have Kola going to the kitchen having conversation with Culture, saying that I hope you've not told Sultana. I know one here say me, I bullied her because I had heard her drag me. You know that one was a game. Boy said, I understand it was a game, girls. Kola said, fair enough, because Emisi has now confirmed that it wasn't Sultana, it was Isabella. So please don't tell Sultana. Do you think Joanna will tell Sultana? You have boy being like, no, far from that, Joanna will not. Sola calls Doris for conversation. He told her that it wasn't Sultana, It is Isabella spreading rumors about him, and he doesn't appreciate it. And you have Doris saying that, when they went apart, it had nothing to do with Jason. She had heard lots of rumors. She's also saying that Emisi knows I don't talk to Isabella. We were fighting, only for her to bring it in that I told people that Isabella smells. And boy did not know what to say, so he went like, let's talk about us. It's the birthday night of midday. You have Jason suggesting a game. Now, housemates are taking turns and watching her. Among these birthday messages happen to be Jason saying that you happen to be one of the realists in the house. You are like a sister to me. We have the same surname. We live in the same community. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm like, she could be real, but she's been adding spices to your gist with Dede. Anyway, Dede said you will really be loved midday to the extent that you will not second guess when you see real love. I don't have many friends. I have just a friend outside, but I think we really have vibed. We have the same designer wears in our lockers. Somebody might even think we are exchanging clothes, but no, that is how real we are. We've laughed, we've cried here in Biggie's house together, and I do not want you to be in a space where you feel you are not loved. And I hope you get to a juncture where you choose yourself first above all things. So beautiful, beautiful messages coming there. Then the game of dares began. Jason is there to do ta-ta-ta with Isabella, and he goes for it. And it is how Big Soso is making a face for me. You also have Big Soso talking about the most dirtiest in the house, and Thelma going that, Kola, he doesn't clean after himself. You have Kola asked how he feels when he sees Koyin on the day's bed. He says he feels numb, real numb. You have Ruboy also asking Mide Bride to kiss, and they did kiss. Isabella asked that Saika Ikumi whether she got a crush. She said that would be Bright, and she will insist Mide should be the main chick, she will be the side chick. Thelma is asked, who would you kiss after forming Shakara? She said Kola. And on the conversation and the game continued. Culture quite versed. More like, why will you be saying person they pee for bed? Boy said, in a game they play. You have Culture be like, the last one that you did tell them, that one they pay and pass. Imagine you saying it should be used by men for this house and dumped. You have Kola say, did I say that myself? I don't forget. So you have Isabella and Denari also drag him. According to Isabella, that Kola is like a dog in Kita, and his face no fine. He looks weird like a monkey. And that lips where he got, now bleaching lips he got. He's a two-faced person. Waiting, a gossip true and true. And you have Denari saying that, his fashion sense is the only thing. He has ways of combining colors. You have Isabella saying, as for that one, we give it to him. But beyond fashion, that one, It's a real mumu in the south, the audacity. Missy wanna know how Dede feels when she's with Kola. You have Dede saying that, hey, I feel jealous. You are just putting me on my toes. I need to think of what next to do. Because a real baddie like you, I don't like baddies. Immediately, Missy went like, F you. Dede said, oh, please. And they all laughed. Morning exercise is done. Your face are adjusting. It's about to go down. So earlier, you have Kola looking for Doris again and insisting that Jason broke them apart, especially from his part. And you also have him going to culture and dragging Jason, that Jason is a very bad person and he looks after just himself, and letting culture know that Jason destroyed his relationship with Doris. Now, you have Bride going to culture and letting culture know that Jason is a very bad person and Jason hates him. According to Bride, he perceives that Jason hates him because of Sultana, because na fine boy he be, and he thinks Sultana checks him out. Now, I do not think Jason hates Bride to the best of what I've watched so far, unless he's a very good actor. What I've noticed is it could be the other way around, especially with Bride. So from the first day they came to the house, the guys, and Bride managed to hack the day through the game, Jason won the HOH. And that was the beginning of Bride not liking Jason, dragging him from that day. That day, so Jason and Sultana, I don't think Sultana's name had even clocked in Jason's mind. I stand to be corrected. I think these are gamers playing their game. And imagine Doris waking up today and saying that, I don't have a bestie. And the people that I like, Jason is not part. So it's beginning to play out low-key, and I like it because this is a game. It's a game. And some of these housemates, they don't like how Jason is beginning to have enjoyment. I also remember Kola deliberately dragging Jason in front of Joanna, telling Joanna how bad Jason is as a person. And yeah, that kind of conversation, Joanna could not help it because camera was on her. She could notice and she didn't know what to say. So I like these housemates. At least they know what they are doing. It is what it is. Baba for the girls is beginning to enjoy too much, and other housemates want to cut his wings. You have Kola pissed off more like, now you big so why they say I be dirty and I don't wash after me? Girl said, it be game. So when I say don't clean after you, it be game. You had a lot to say about Sultana. It no be game. So please, I know you are a neat boy, but that one was a game. I'm like, thank you. Thank you, so. Them say, Koyin and Isabella kissed. Hey, even Dede served on shop. She's like, this is a highlight. Anyway, according to Bright, that Dede, I don't care. I don't want to talk to her till I leave this house. And I am glad that her relationship with my babe, Mide, is how it is now. Ooh, after Kola's conversation with Doris this morning, girl is back saying that Kola na gossip. Anyway, hours earlier, Kola had conversation with Thelma, and it is this sort of thing of, Sultana is a bad person. Sultana is saying that I'm using Missy for strategy. Imagine the audacity of that girl. You have the day in a conversation with Kola. More like, Kola, you and I were supposed to do that game. And what would you tell me if it was you and me in the ring? Boy said I was going to go for your throat. I wasn't going to spare you. But I know afterwards you'd understand that it was a game. And I'm like, why didn't Sultana allow the day to go? Why Walker go like this? It has really messed her up. Kola, a mouth sharp. With Kola and Bright taking turns and dragging Jason, saying that, I advise Sultana to let Jason be so that his game will flop. That girl don't go report me. So he's pissed off. You also have Jetta daring Koyin. That was up with you and Dede and boys, and our friends will be, or nothing more, nothing less. Now friends will be. I think that time they had gone for commercial, so the day is just in. Thelma is dragging Sultana. See, this girl cannot accept what she dishes to people. According to Thelma, Sultana knows how to talk about every single person in the house, and at least behind them and back. Now, Kola looked at you in your face and dragged you, but you don't form para. As she did drag Sultana, she's mimicking how Sultana will be smoking and dragging and gossiping. I'm like, hey, Thelma. I thought Thelma and Sultana were beginning to be cool. Hey, Kola. I like his game, Osha. Kola is cooking. According to him, Jason, they feel him body, shading him. More like you've not won HOH. Hey, Kola. Anyway, Isabella is saying that the audacity for Kola to be calling somebody Chihuahua when he's nothing but a monkey. Wahala. It was very obvious the game was gonna bring Wahala. Jason said he wouldn't play. Isabella, Doris, and Dede. More like Jason, oh, Jason, oh, Jason, oh. Now, without even saying much, Kola don't verse. So you have Kola asking a miss, what are we gonna eat? Is it beans? You have girls saying yes. Dede went like, our sister will cook beans for us. So if you can't beat them, you join them. Hey, Bright is playing with fire. So Isabella went going for a kiss on the lips. Boy declined and girl said no wahala. And she went for his hand and she kissed it. It's just a matter of time. By the time he realized you may kiss your bride. Jason is asking Sultana, you might have gone through a lot. Let's go to bed. Isabella said, JJ, no, we need to just now. Sultana is now calling for a missy for them to talk. And Sultana is saying Jason should sleep there whilst they talk. Boy said, where? And where will your entourage stay? Missy went like, who are the entourage? Boy went like, you and Isabella now.